Ooh, it's time to catch a brand new Shadow Legendary Pokemon, right, babe?
Yes, that's right.
Which legendary Pokemon are we catching today?
Shadow Regirock.
It's time to rock and roll! Well, I'm just kidding, it's not time to rock and roll. But yes, Shadow Regirock is here in Pokemon GO, and we have to get it from a special research after defeating Giovanni. Alright, so hi to all of you guys!
Hi guys!
So first things first, I'd like to let you guys know that we are currently in another part of Indonesia, currently in Semarang, after taking a 7.5 hours train ride, kind of 1.5 days ago here, and we actually arrived here like super duper early in the morning yesterday, 1 a.m. We met up the community leaders. Very happy to have met quite a few of them, especially over 10 of them here in Semarang. Even the community leader, whom you will be seeing in a few minutes time, Budi, he's already waiting downstairs to pick us up. We'll go and meet him. But let's go ahead to bring our screen up and show you guys that yes, Professor Villa wants to say hi to us. This research task was supposed to be available to us at 12 midnight. Usually it's 12 midnight, but according to Leak Duck, I think even in Australia or New Zealand, even at 10 a.m, the special research wasn't even available for them. But it's okay, now we have it, okay, and now we gotta say hi to Professor Willow and bye to Professor Willow. Over here, a shadowy disturbance. We gotta catch, I think, 15 Pokemon, spin 10 Pokestops or Gym, and also defeat 3 Team Rocket grunts. So another thing though, if you actually scroll down to where we had the last Giovanni research task from the Shadows, yes, I think I'm going to focus to complete from the Shadows instead of this one. So I'm going to keep this one. I'm not even going to touch this one because I would like to still save the Super Rocket Red. Or maybe I'll just do both. You know what? I think I'll just do both. Alright, I'll just do both since, you know, there is kind of a little bit no point to save the Super Rocket Radar, and I actually would like to get the Super Rocket Radar itself to catch more Shadow Bell Sprouts. Yeah, so I think I'll do that. Once I complete this task, I will actually complete both at the same time. And yes, we also have this to claim. The Starry Skies Special Research, which I wanted to claim this particular stage with you guys, because after claiming all this reward, you will get the... Wow, Brandon, how do you throw the ball, man? You can't even throw the ball properly. Was it a straight throw or a curved throw? Seriously, Brandon, throw the ball up. Hello? Okay, anyway, like I said, once you're actually done with that and then you collect this reward, the Pokemon that appears over here is going to be the Pokemon that we have... Oh,
Stormy.
Oh, to be honest, I really thought that was the Cosmog, guys. I really thought that was the Cosmog. So it looks like it's actually the stage 4 that we have to complete. Alright, stage 4. Okay, hi Professor Willow again. Okay, sorry, we gotta hatch 5 eggs. Oh, it looks like I'm not done yet. Well, looks like I'm not done yet. We gotta go ahead to work on this. But anyway, we'll go ahead to work on the special research for the Shadow Regirock. And then once I'm done, I will inform you guys the balloons are out. I'll go ahead to tap. And then remember, during this period, you can actually remove away frustration. So if you have a lot of good IVs, Shadow Mewtwo, which anything that is above 666 IVs, you can remove away the frustrations using your Charge DM. And also the balloons do spawn every 3 hours instead of every 6 hours. So that's a nice thing also to have. Okay, let me go ahead to work on those two stages. Yep, it's not gonna be the Cosmog. It's gonna be the Starmie. Me. Well, we're gonna have to leave the accommodation and complete this task off camera. All right, great. Good morning, bro. This is Budi, community leader of Semarang, and we are gonna fight Giovanni together. Let's go.
Okay.
Well guys, first things first, safety belt put on, great, we are good, and this is Budi, and we are good to go, right bro? So he knows the plan for today. Today is the new event for the Team Rocket Special Research, alright, and here we are, alright, to catch Shadow Squirtle. Where are we going, bro?
I think we will go to Yeah, we will drive around. Yeah.
Okay, before we actually have lunch.
Yeah.
Because yesterday we actually had rather late lunch, but today we want to also probably have late lunch because we want to focus on the special research. So anyway, I just want to say one thing. Budi has been a very, very amazing host to the both of us. Bringing us to hang out at places, buying us drinks, and also making sure we are well hydrated. This is a cooling water, by the way.
Taking us to eat local food.
Yeah, we ate very delicious local food yesterday, and if in fact something that the other community leader in Jakarta told me that you should come here and try, and he's trying to stop his phone, but it's cool. So where are we going now? Drive around.
Yeah,
wherever there are Pokestops, we will go, right? Alright, great. So let's go to check out the special research over here. Okay, I can claim the task. Okay, and then like I said, I'm going to complete both at the same time. So we have a little bit more things to do. My iPad seems to be a bit laggy. Maybe it's a bit sleepy today. I need to wake it up by slapping. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna slap it. Yeah. Maybe it's time to upgrade to another new iPad. Yeah, by the way, I'm still using an old iPad because we haven't gone back to Singapore to actually buy the iPad Mini 6 yet. Yes, our iPad Mini 6 got fried, for those of you who didn't check our social media out, and hence I'm still using my spare iPad now. Alright, so Shadow Regirock, catch 15 Pokemon, transfer 10, and defeat 6 Team Rocket grunts, which should be relatively easy to do since there are so many Rocket grunts spawning everywhere. And of course, later I'll tell you guys about the Team Rocket leaders Pokemon. One of them is repeated, the Aerodactyl from Cliff. The other two are new, but they are all not that good. I will show you guys what they are, and then I'll tell you guys if they are really useful or not in greater detail once we actually progress to that particular stage. Come to think of it, I have a lot of special researchers that I have not claimed yet, including the Hoenn Tour, and these are for the starter Pokemon. But we'll claim them next time, yeah. By the way guys, Budi just told me that we are going to pick up another trainer whom we actually met yesterday, Juan. But I just noticed something really interesting about the two special researchers. From the shadows, the tasks are different from each other. Clearly, something has changed. I'm not too sure if it's always the case because I don't remember the special research for Giovanni because it comes one after how many months, so I can't really remember. But clearly this time around I can see that they are different. Not too sure why though, but anyway, we have to start fighting grunts, yeah. Well guys, we got a new trainer over here. Say hi, Joan.
Hello.
Yeah, we picked him up, and now I want to show you guys over here in front. If you guys see the rectangle in front, that's where it's known as Simpang Lima. It's one of the most popular places here, and there's a lot of gyms around us. We were here last night, and yeah, you guys can see I've already spun quite a number of the Pokestops. But I'm still not done with the task for the grunts, so I have to do that. This is my 5th grunt. One thing I'd like to mention though, this particular place doesn't have really a lot of Pokestops. Of course, there can always be more, but definitely over here, really there's still a lot of room for improvement, and I gave them some advice on how to actually improve their playground here yesterday. Hopefully they'll do it in the next couple of days, and a few months later there maybe will be newer Pokestops and whatsoever. But one thing though, Simpang Lima, I can see the sign over there. We're gonna drive past it. Simpang Lima. Okay, that's it for the B-rolls. So anyway, I just want to say that their spawn points here is actually very, very sick. In fact, it's even more. Basically, there are more Pokemon spawning here than in Jakarta, the capital itself. Even one of my friend Hans, whom you guys already seen in the previous video, he actually mentioned that he did come here to Semarang before, and he did say that the spawns here is really good and it's really better than even Malang, where he's from, and even Jakarta. And for me to actually come here and witness this firsthand, yes, I do think that it is very good. There are a lot of spawns here that yesterday when we were in the car the whole day, I was like basically hand catching and letting the ball blast catch at the same time. Almost non-stop hand catching until certain parts where, you know, we get stopped in traffic, then yep. By the way, if you guys are wondering why are we playing in the car, it's because can't possibly I have to get out of the car to do the vlog to show you guys the special research every few minutes, and then our dear friend here will have to stop the car, and of course we have to pick someone up also. For those who are wondering why we sometimes play in the car, we just play according to how the community would play over here, and not specifically like, you know, that we wanted to do this. He did ask me though, Budi did ask me, do we want to walk, do we want a car? We are cool with anything. We are cool with playing in any style. Okay, now, come to think of it, this is brand new, right? Shadow Hitmontop. So there are a few brand new Shadow Pokemon, Shadow Gible, Shadow Hitmontop, Shadow Geodude, Shadow Wooper, and some of them are really good for PvP, especially for Shadow Wooper. Shadow Quagsire is a very good Pokemon for the Great League right now. So that would be nice to get more of. I got myself 2 last night. Yes, after 12 AM you could actually get more. You could actually get the new Pokemon already, but the special research only came in this morning, so I was only able to work on it now. But it's okay. We are now going to tap on the next grunt that we're going to fight, and this will be number 6. Alright guys, I'd like to show you guys over here. This was where we actually met up yesterday before Spotlight Hour. Met up with a few of the trainers, and over here is where they normally will come to play Community Day. And they told me that over here sometimes there will be, usually Community Day, there will be 4 Niantic Pokestops here, so making it 7 Pokestops, this particular grass area here. So that's where they normally play Pokemon GO, and of course going around also. I like to collect some of these rewards over here, and then finally now I'm done with this stage. We can claim all this. We go into stage 2. Okay, so now we have to look for the leaders. Alright, we have to look for Cliff, Sierra and Arlo, and like I said, since I'm working on 2 special researches at the same time, we can concurrently do them at the same time. Okay. So the new Shadow Pokemon, some of them are good, some of them are not really that good, but we will see how. But let's see who we get encountered with first, whether it's a Cliff, Sierra or Arlo. Hello, why is everybody like jumping and attacking and doing so weird stuff today? Huh? Can you guys be a little bit more disciplined and stop jumping around? Thank you very much. Anyway, there's Sierra over here already. Okay, we will go ahead to battle her, and okay, I was going to say hopefully we can reach to get her. Yep. Okay, so Sierra, I think she has Geodude, right? So Geodude being a rock and electric type Pokemon. Is it the Alolan Geodude or the regular Geodude? Okay, it's the Kanto Geodude. Okay, and that is basically double weak to water. Using Melmetal isn't exactly the best choice in this situation, but we're going to double superpower it, and then after that we are going to basically burn the shields as usual. Remember, the leaders will always use their shields. As for Shadow Geodude, it might be good as a Graveler for Great League, Shadow Graveler, but I do not know if the moves that you have right now allows it to be that good. Yeah, because you might have to have the other legacy move, which is I think non-elite TMable also, to get it to become an even better Graveler. Yep, I've seen it in other PvP players' video before. I do not have that Graveler. Okay, now that's almost down. We're gonna switch into ouch. Okay, it's fine. We're gonna shoot this. Yep. So Booty is just driving around, just chill, just casually driving around, letting him focus to drive, letting me focus to also fight this leader over here, just looking around, being a tourist, looking around. Alright, the Geodude should be dead because it's double weak. Now we have Sable Eye. Okay, we're gonna go with Power Whip. It should be almost enough to knock out the Sable Eye. It will do neutral damage. And yes, if you guys are wondering why I use Tangrowth, it's because usually Sierra, she would use Swampert, and when that comes in, I will actually switch into Tangrowth, and the last Pokemon could probably be Charizard, or in fact Houndoom, or in fact Gyarados, which then I can double Rock Slides, which then will knock out the last Pokemon. Grass type Pokemon wise, there are only 2 Pokemon with Rock type moves to my knowledge, and one is Tangrowth, the other one is Virizion, but I prefer using Tangrowth because it has Vine Whip to actually charge up the energy very quickly, especially against Swampert. The Swampert was double weak to grass, it will just go down that quickly. If you guys are wondering why am I using Tangrowth anyway, to fight Sierra, and that's the reason why, okay? Alright, so nice, and it should be down. Just looking around, we have a very nice statue over there on the left. Can't really show you guys a lot of things because we are moving slightly fast that I can't show you guys everything, but it's okay, it's not to worry. Okay, so Sierra is down. We will look for Cliff and Arlo now, but let's see if this is going to be a shiny or not, and it is not. So like I said, Cliff has Arlo. Cliff has Aerodactyl. What Arlo? What am I talking? Woody is like laughing at me now. Yeah, Cliff has Aerodactyl, which isn't new anymore. Alright, but of course, okay, what's that? It's a grunt. I don't think I need to fight the grunt now. I'm gonna look for the leaders. Let's go ahead to see what we have around us. And yep, that's that. We will jump to the next leader battle. Alright guys, B-roll guy, B-roll. Okay, B-roll. Oh, very nice, very nice. Went round the circle. Went round the roundabout. And we are over here. Almost under another leader. Okay, it's Arlo over there. Almost reaching him. Arlo, please come here. Okay, great. We got Arlo. Now we're going to fight Arlo together. And hopefully we can take him down. Just going to use the same thing as what I normally use. He's having eye bomb. Actually, I fought one Arlo before I slept last night. Once he took over the 12 AM, the balloon would actually be the new Pokemon. And I do feel that using Lucario is still the best Pokemon to fight against, you know, Arlo, because of the moves that Ipom would have. Ipom is normal typing Pokemon, hence it suffers super effective damage from fighting type moves. And also, the moves that it has will be resisted, especially Scratch. Scratch will do a lot of damage, and I just realized the next Pokemon came in so quickly. Is that like a glitch, or is that some network issue or whatsoever? Now that the car has stopped, you know, Budi can actually take a look at what's going on here. Yeah, bro, there are 3 new Pokemon from the leaders. Alright, not so difficult to take him out. I mean, Confusion is coming in, but it's doing a lot of damage. Okay, we got taken out.
Okay.
So, well, maybe Lucario ain't the best anymore. But we have Mewtwo coming in. Yeah, I do not have the one with Shadow Ball. I might have to change the team. Usually, I will fight the leaders for like maybe 4 to 5 days. And then after that, I'll figure out another team and I'll recommend it to my friends, especially to Auntie Gladys and Anne and the rest, on what a more optimal team would be like to actually fight the Team Go Rocket leaders. Obviously, I need time to figure out also. And one day is definitely not enough for me, and I'm just looking around, being a tourist. Last Pokemon is going to be Caesar. We're going to focus blast it one time, get it down to roughly 40% health, and then switch into Entei. Entei will just do a few Fire Fangs to actually take it out. Alright, great. Now actually less than 40% health. Great, is down. Okay, still did it relatively fast, but using Shadow Ball I think would be better for the Mewtwo instead of the Focus Blast. Okay, I might have to switch my Mewtwo out. But we are done with the second leader battle. Arlo is down. Let's see if it's a shiny shadow. Nope, not for me. And we're gonna catch it. So like I said, you can actually remove frustration, alright, during this period. How to remove them easily? Well, you can actually use this particular search over here at FRU. Okay, every Pokemon that has frustration available will appear. Of course, if you want to remove the Mewtwo's, you can type Mew, and all the Mewtwo's with frustration will come out. Of course, if you just type Mewtwo, some of your non-shadow Mewtwo will come out also, so typing like this will be better and you can remove them accordingly. I'm gonna remove one of the frustrations with you guys over here. In fact, you know what, I am just gonna straight away Elite TM this to get Side Strike on it. You want to get Side Strike and Shadow Ball if you can. Side Strike is definitely a move that you really would like to get, and not using Psychic. Alright, so that's one done, and I'll do the rest off camera. Especially, I've not really checked through which one I'm supposed to remove. I'll take my time to do so. But we still have another Rocket Raider. That's the last Rocket Raider I have. Hopefully we can find Cleve, the most coward of the leaders, to battle him soon. Maybe he's on the left. We are turning left, right, bro?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, good. We're gonna get Cleve,
Yeah.
hopefully. Yes guys, I've got the content creator luck. We got the content creator luck. See, Cleve is here. Seriously, we just made the left here and Cleve is here. Sometimes we do have to have a bit of luck to actually find the leaders, okay? Sometimes making content like this, you just keep finding and finding and finding. You can't find Giovanni, you can't find the specific ones that you need to fight. Yeah, it happened before. I think there was one time I was trying to look for Giovanni, and I think I spent like more than an hour looking for him in Singapore, where there are so many Pokestops, and it was quite bad. Eventually the balloon came out, I was able to fight him. Anyway, like I said, you know, now Cleve actually has Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl is a very tough Pokemon to fight. So you guys know what, I'm not even going to fight this with Blaziken, because Blaziken is the one that I used to fight Larvitar, because I feel that is the best to fight against it. Right now, since we know that he has Aerodactyl, the number one Pokemon I feel to actually use to fight against Aerodactyl is Swampert. Swampert resists the fast move, every fast move that comes in, the rock, the steel, except the bite. So the bite will be the one that is very painful, very deadly. So we have to switch my team out a bit. Hang on, give me a sec. I'm going to bring this in. I'm in fact going to bring in Shadow Tyranitar. Yeah, I think bringing in Shadow Tyranitar makes more sense with the Fire Blast. Just in case if it's bite, we're going to then bring in the Shadow Tyranitar to just smack down the Aerodactyl away, since it would resist the Dark type bite move. Alright, so now that it's running a Steel Wing, we can just go with that. Hydro Cannon to burn the shields as usual. We'll just wait 9 seconds as usual as we just look around to see the shops around us. Very interesting. Alright, the bubbles are still going down and we're looking at the bird. Now the Hydro Cannon has been fired. And great, we are back in to actually do the next Hydro Cannon. 9 mud shots to get to 2 Hydro Cannons. That's the very, very insane thing about Hydro Cannon. Especially with mud shot generating so much energy. Yeah, Budi is like focusing to drive. I'm just focusing to see where we are. How interesting. Alright, so now he's going to use his charge move. I'm going to shield up against this. We can still do 3 more mud shots before we actually fire off our next charge move. We don't want to immediately fire off the charge move. Iron Head will still be resisted. But you know, Aerodactyl's attack stat is so high that it would probably take out my Swampert anyway. So let's go ahead with this. Now let's take out the Aerodactyl. It would survive this, so we have to go with another Hydro Cannon anyways. Okay, having muddy water in this situation might also be good because it could actually help you to burn the shields quicker as you require 1 mud shot less. Okay, Budi wants to see what's going on. Since we are the traffic light, he can actually see what's going on. Okay, so Aerodactyl is down, bringing the next Pokemon. It's going to be a Slow King. Okay, so it's running Slow King. That is not actually good. I have probably need to switch my team out a bit because if the Slow King has Water Gun, Tyranitar wouldn't be good, especially after my Swampert is taken out. Confusion still going to do a lot of damage. Okay, I cannot survive that. We're going to go with another Hydro Cannon to do a little bit of chip damage. So like I said, it will take me a while to actually figure out what's the best optimal counter against the entire team. Alright, but it's okay, not to worry. Let's go ahead with the Tyranitar. Tyranitar will now resist the Confusion, so we are good on that. Double resisting Psychic thanks to its Dark typing. Now it goes down. Let's see what's the last Pokemon. Could potentially be a Flying typing Pokemon, but it's Tyranitar, which then the Shadow Machamp will come in and clean up the last Pokemon. So of course with Slow King, like I said, if it has Water Gun, my Tyranitar won't be able to fare well, and furthermore my Machamp won't be able to do a lot of damage to it since Rock Slide will be doing only neutral damage, so that will be of concern. So now we are not going very well, other than the fact that we can just bring our Machamp, do 3 counters and you just faint. Alright, great, it's down. So now, are we able to get the Shiny Shadow Aerodactyl? Should tell you guys the truth, this is not the first one that I've gotten. If we were to get the Shiny Shadow, I've already gotten a few. Since I actually did play very, very hard for the Aerodactyl when Cliff had Aerodactyl at that point of time because I wanted to get a lot of Candy XL during that point of time. So I will catch the Aerodactyl, I will actually purify them to get them up to level 25 from level 8 or level 13. And then I will transfer them to get more Candy XL, because after you transfer a higher level Pokemon, the higher chance to actually get Candy XL will be available. Alright, so that's that. We caught that Aerodactyl. I'm not too sure what's the hunt. Okay, that's very interesting. Ivy's Niantic, thank you very much. That's kind of rude. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys over here. Shiny and Arrow. Okay, no RT. Yes, I got the Articuno. We have 3. I think I've transferred maybe like 3 or 4 or so. So that's great. Okay, we got an Espeon here. Might do the raid. I do not know. Just kidding. Okay, so we are done with all those. Let's go ahead to claim all the rewards. Okay, rewards for that. And also, excuse me, it's lagging. Rewards for this. Okay, we are great. And then now we can get this Super Rocket Radar. Not 1, but 2, since we have 2 special researches that we have just completed. I'm probably going to use only 1 to catch the Shadow Regirock. However, I would not recommend to do it because it is not very good as a Shadow Pokemon anyways. Or in fact, as a non-Shadow Pokemon, it's also not that good anyway. Even for PvP or whatsoever. Until you talk about for certain cups it might be good. Alright, so now we have to look for Giovanni. Budi, where's Giovanni?
Yeah,
we don't know.
we don't know yet.
Yeah, we have to look for him. Otherwise, we have to wait for the balloon at 3 PM, which also works. It will be Giovanni if you actually have your Super Rocket Radar turned on. Alright, so now we have the 2 tasks to complete. We will only complete 1. Let me turn on my Super Rocket Radar because it's not turned on. We will look for Giovanni. If we find him, great. If we don't, we will see how. Nope, he's not here. But let me scan the surrounding. Okay, we will look for him.
Yeah.
Maybe, we will see how. Oh my god, guys, you see, I'm here editing this video while Princess is enjoying herself fighting grunts.
Yay!
Fight a leader, and she got herself this, her first Shiny Shadow Ipom.
Yes, it's so cute. It's pink. It's very pink.
Yeah, and now I need to
Let's
put
catch
this
it.
clip into the video. Yeah. Well, guys, we made it to somewhere. Somewhere near Buddy's accommodation. Yes, his family is running a accommodation business. And we are here to actually wait for the balloon to come out. It's currently 3:19 PM. I actually force closed my app. The balloon is supposed to come out. Not too sure if it's because of the network or whatsoever. Maybe the network here is quite bad. But the balloon came out just now and it flew away. So there's some issues right now. Okay, and now it's back. So yes, Giovanni should be on the balloon. Yes, it's about to be 3:20, but I actually only logged into my game at 3:15 PM. So technically the balloon should despawn at 3:35 PM as it lasts for 20 minutes. Hopefully there's no glitch, no nothing. Okay, so it should be Giovanni. Let's tap on it. And it is ... It's Giovanni lah. So alright, Giovanni should have Shadow Regirock. I almost say shiny Shadow Regirock. Like it's such a easy thing to say right now because you know there has been shiny Shadow or Shadow shiny Mewtwo and also Articuno already available. So we have found Giovanni. We're gonna battle him right now. Have you battled yours, babe?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Well, you guys know what? I am actually low on potions. Let's go ahead to revive the Lucario. Let's also go ahead to get let me see now, another Kyogre, I guess. Actually, you know what? Actually, you can use Groudon also, right? I believe we can use Groudon. Groudon should work too. Okay, let's go ahead with that. Actually, my first time using Groudon to fight Giovanni. Of course, it depends on what Pokemon he has. Sometimes he will have Nidoking, sometimes he will have Steelix, sometimes he will have whatever Pokemon, but most of the time, all of the time, he would have Persian. So Persian, the best counter to use is Lucario because you know it resists the moves, but the scratch is still doing a lot of damage to us. You want to burn the 2 shields with the power-up punches as usual. Alright. So actually we already had lunch. Just now over lunch I was just editing the portion just now that you guys saw, and then eventually she got herself the shiny Shadow Ipom. And in fact that is the first and brand new one that you can get. The other one is the shiny Shadow Geodude, whereas for the Aerodactyl you guys already saw that I actually have it. So that's cool. Okay, the first Pokemon is down. Let's go and check out the next one. It is going to be Rhyperior. So Rhyperior wise, obviously we're going to get taken out by that, but we did a lot of damage. Now we have Groudon coming in. Groudon is still going to do super effective damage to the Rhyperior, but Kyogre is better since you will do double super effective damage to it. But yeah, Precipice Blade is just going to knock it out. Especially Groudon with Precipice Blade in the primal form is also the #1 counter against Nihilego. Alright, now we have a rock type Pokemon, and that is going to be, yes, Regirock. It's time to rock and roll! Okay, you do not want to go with Fire Punch, you want to go with Precipice Blade. It's using Lock On. Okay, so Lock On is a move that will generate energy very, very quickly, but it's not going to do a lot of damage. Oh my god, look at how tanky the Regirock is, man. It's not going to survive the next Precipice Blade, dog. Come on, Groudon, do what you can do. Show the Regirock what you have. Okay, we're gonna knock it out right now, and we're gonna catch the Shadow Regirock. Yes, if you guys are wondering if you guys should catch this particular Pokemon, the answer is yes and no. If you want to have it to be added to your collection, to your Shadow collection, great, go ahead to catch it. There's of course no reason for you to not catch it, unless you want to save the Super Rocket Radar. And also the fact that, do remember in the future, there will be, you know, Shadow Regirock raids. So take note of that. Now let's go ahead to claim the reward. Yes, look at that. First time ever, Shadow Regirock. Okay, it shouldn't be that difficult to catch it, but we're going to hit an excellent throw on it. Usually you do a lot of attacks here. The circle size changed, guys. We got scammed. But anyway, if you guys are wondering if this is good for PvP or in fact PvE, not really. There are many better rock type Pokemon to use for raid purposes, such as Rampardos, Shadow Tyranitar, etc. Mega Aerodactyl is the choice to actually use also, and in fact in the future when Mega Tyranitar comes, that's what you want to use. For this particular IV, it is 15 attack with the lowest defense. Highest attack and lowest defense possible. That is so sad to see. Well, we're going to keep it for now. In the future, we will get something better. Actually, you know what? We can power it up to level 50 now. Just kidding, we're not going to do that in this video. Alright, so I think that is all that we have to show to you guys in this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely remember to
leave a like, guys.
And also remember to
subscribe.
And we will see you guys in the next episode in the next video. Tonight we still have plans with the community. We are going to do Nihilego Raid Hour with them. So stay tuned for that video. And hopefully a lot of us will get the shiny together. Alright, so goodbye, goodbye,
Bye, guys.
Bye.